It's a new year, and hopefully this year will bring some stabilization back to the real estate market. But it all depends on two main things: interest rates and inventory. Stay tuned for this month's market update on housing demand, local market conditions, as well as some practical hacks for home buyers and home sellers so that you can navigate the housing market in 2023 like a boss. Hey, I'm Matthias with eXp Realty here in Spokane, Washington. And let's jump right into the data. Here in Spokane, we do have a seasonal market, which means that we sell a few hundred more houses in June and July than we do in December and January. The two basic things you need to understand about the housing market are inventory and interest rates. It's really always about supply and demand. The short story is we've not built enough housing units to keep up with household formation nationwide for decades, which has contributed to the crazy inflation we were experiencing in the housing market. Now, last year, with the Fed raising the rates, we have the government controlling both the supply and the demand and have pretty much made a hot mess out of the whole thing. Let's take a quick look at our local Spokane market and get a sense of where we're at. Our highest median home price ever was with the closed sales in May of 2022 at $450,000. When we look at the closed sales in December, we can see that the median home price is down to $384,000 in Spokane County for residential homes. This is the first time in 2020 that the median home price was down year over year by 2.5%. So you can see that we've sold less homes, and that active inventory, that means homes that are on the market but haven't accepted an offer yet, are way up over the same time last year. We also have less new listings, which means less sellers are choosing to put their homes on the market than they were in December a year ago. My guess is that this is because they don't have a good option to move into. Now, according to Fannie Mae, consumer confidence is actually on the rise slightly, with home prices coming down and mortgage rates starting to stabilize. So I'm very excited to see what this means for home shoppers this year. Now let's take a look at a few quick hacks for how to accomplish your goals in this market. The first one I want to talk to you about is a hack for overcoming the affordability barrier. Feel free to skip ahead to the chapter that applies to you. A new trend we're seeing emerging as a response to the housing crisis is first-time homebuyers partnering with non-related friends to purchase property. Seriously, what didn't I think of this? Now, you definitely want some experts on your side if this is a strategy you consider, because disagreements can quickly become huge problems when money and property are involved. And you won't have the same protections that you would have as, say, a married couple holding community property together. The way you take title and your contract with each other needs to address any worst case scenarios that could happen. A few $100s to a local real estate attorney is going to help with this. The point is, don't let the negative media or market conditions keep you from building wealth. The opportunities are there if you're willing to take them. Now, a quick note for my friends who are looking to downsize. Did you know that we more or less stopped building homes with less than 1,400 square feet after the Great Recession? Seriously, what is wrong with us? If you've been thinking about downsizing, my guess is that one of the barriers is a lack of something to downsize into. So my secret hack for sort of solving this problem, especially if you don't want to leave your neighborhood, is to consider building an ADU on your property. These have mostly been legalized in Spokane County because of the housing crisis, and there are lots of ways to create separation and privacy from the main home. Let me know if you'd like recommendations for contractors who are great at this. Okay, and my last tip is for home sellers. Getting your home sold for top dollar in 2023 is all about how you position your home in the marketplace. The basics are still going to apply. You need to price it right, you need to have it market ready, and you definitely want to leverage smart marketing like you always would. But you can outshine the competition with smart incentives that are going to ease the burden on buyers without forcing you to give up tens of thousands of dollars in a price reduction. Shoot me a message and we can talk about how to get that done. Now, listen guys, the decision of whether or not to buy or sell is rarely driven by market factors. It's primarily driven by our own goals, needs, and priorities. Your job is to find the right partners to help you accomplish those goals in the market conditions you're working with. Talk to you soon.